excited for our first call of 2016. So crazy, right? So I'm assuming everybody heard the news, right? It's like official now. You guys can all celebrate. Yeah. The first elite team call. Yeah. Oh yeah, we could say that now. You guys can all say that you're part of an elite team. We ended 143, which is pretty awesome. Now, top 150, not just top 200, like top. It's pretty exciting. So that kind of brought me back to the topic that we're going to talk about tonight, just because I really think that your confidence has all to do with the outcome of the conversations that you guys have. And it's one of those things where if you feel comfortable and if you're doing all of the right things, then your conversations flow naturally. You just, across the board, everything just kind of falls into place, if that makes any sense. So when I was starting, I really did not want to be salesy. I didn't want to seem pushy or annoying, especially because I didn't have any fitness background. Like, who was I to say, to tell somebody to come and join me in a fitness workout or to start eating healthy? Like, who was I? Because I wasn't in the lifestyle. I didn't know anything. And I was really nervous about it. So when I would invite, I would literally just say, hey, I'm running a challenge group. Do you want to join me? And it was really uncomfortable and it was really awkward. And I felt really weird because I didn't even run a challenge group at the time. Like, I wasn't doing what I was even saying. I wasn't a part of a challenge group when I signed up as a coach. So I didn't understand even what a challenge group was. But here I am sending out all these messages to people asking them to join me. So that energy totally carried through. So when you're talking to somebody and you don't feel good about what you're even saying, you're like, oh, this feels kind of weird. It's going to sound weird on the other end. 100%. So I think by switching your focus to the way we talk about coaching is something that's going to be key for you guys. Because I truly believe that when somebody signs up as a coach with a challenge pack, that is the absolute best purchase that somebody could ever make for themselves. Because when you sign up as a coach, you're getting a fitness program. So physically, your body's going to change. You're going to get Shakeology. So your health and your immune system is going to improve. But then on top of it, you're going to become a coach. And then that way you'll be able to help other people and earn extra income for yourself and potentially become a top elite coach and earn all these extra bonuses and earn all of these trips and be able to take your family to the Dominican Republic in 2017 for free, So once you understand how powerful and you truly can back up and believe in the coaching opportunity itself or the challenge pack and the whole Beachbody world, then everything else is going to fall into place. Because it's like when you go shopping and you get a really great discount on an awesome shirt or some really cute boots. You're like, you have to get these shoes. These heels don't hurt my feet. I can stand in them all day long. They're amazing. They've changed my life. That kind of a passion that you have for any kind of product is what you're going to want to bring to, especially for Beachbody, because when you talk to people, they're kind of like your new best friends. That's all you're doing is making new relationships. So you want to be able to give your friend the best possible thing, right? Like, I want my best friend to be healthy. I want my best friend to be happy. And I know that by doing something like the 21-day fix and getting Shakeology and start coaching, that could change someone's life, right? But if you guys don't believe that it can change someone's life, it's never going to come through in that message. So when we talk about confidence, it honestly just starts back with you and the way you view Beachbody, the way you view social media. Because if you think that you're going to be salesy and sleazy to people and spamming them on social media, you're probably posting pictures of like logos and of other people. So if you feel like that's something that you're doing, take a look at what you're posting. Because if you're just posting like a size logo or the 21-day fix challenge pack picture, that means nothing. You know, like how can they relate to just a picture? But if you're doing it, you believe in it, you're being proof of the product, then you have so much more connection to people. Jacqueline, what are you making?
I'm making, it's like a plantain dish. It's called mofongo. I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, so it's just like it's like mashed plantain with like garlic and like stuff in it. It's so good.
So what container is that? Because I would like one.
It's a yellow.
Done. Give me,
yeah.
I get 3 tomorrow, so I would like 3 of those sent to me.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm making it with like fish and like a tomato sauce with like green olives and onions and yeah.
So I'll see the recipe online on your Facebook later, right?
I can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I will. Okay. All right. Sorry. Continue.
I just saw the mash. I was like, oh my God, just like making mashed potatoes. I can't. So do you guys get like what I'm saying about confidence and how it's on your end? Because once you change a few little things and the way you view the bigger picture, that's when everything's going to change. Okay. So like I know I've been doing a lot of one-on-one calls with you guys and where we're doing screen shares. So if you're really nervous about inviting and starting conversations, then let's do a call together and we'll walk through it. Because it's not that scary to talk to people, but you almost get caught up in your own mind and you convince yourself that it's the scariest thing possible and then it doesn't happen. But it's really not, right? And then once you have a few good conversations going, you get excited. It's always so fun when you can sign on new people and help new people. So starting to think about the way Beachbody is and what it can do and how it's changed your life is something that you guys need to just share a little bit more. And when you're talking to people one-on-one, that confidence is just going to like show right through. And your conversations are just going to be easy. They're going to flow simpler. You guys are all looking down at your phones. Just so y'all know. Except for Meg and Taryn and Abby. And Jacqueline's cooking. Oh, Jackie's taking notes. Thank you. And Lori. Oh, thanks. Oh, and Davina. Look at how funny. You guys are so funny. You're like, no, I'm not. Oh, good. See? But it's those tiny little things that you guys can be doing on your end and improving your self-confidence. Like, Meg, what was that one book that you really, really loved? Can you type it out? So there was this one book all about self-confidence that Meg posted. Playing Big. And she loved it. So if you guys I struggled with self-confidence and I struggled with comparing myself to other people and other coaches so much. So if that's something that you're going to if that's something that isn't a challenge or a struggle for you personally, even if it's not on the business side and it's even just about life, maybe it's just that one PD book that you could do differently. You know, just to kind of get back in and, you know, feel a little bit better from the inside out. Okay, so adjusting your personal development is something that you guys can do too to help. Okay. But the more you talk about your daily life, the more confident you will get talking about Beachbody in general. Like, have any of you guys posted about being on these calls every Wednesday night with me? There you go. You know what I mean? We can take a screenshot. You could talk about how you spend your Wednesday nights on a team call with tons of people. Sharing what your life is about and how Beachbody is being intertwined with it is how you can talk about it more daily. And then by talking about it more daily and constantly, then you're going to just naturally feel more comfortable. So when somebody comes up to you like, oh, so what do? You're like, oh, I'm a team Beachbody coach. Oh, that's cool. What's a team Beachbody coach? Well, we sell DVDs and this shake meal replacement, it's awesome. And there's like 70 superfood stuff in it. And you know what I mean? So the more you guys can talk about it and get comfortable with what Beachbody is, what you do as a coach, especially in your post and to people, your confidence will just get better. The more confidence you guys have, the more people are going to come to you. They're going to understand what you're saying, and they're just going to trust you. I don't remember what video training I did where I was talking about the hairdresser. Do you guys remember? Was that, I don't remember where I said it, but it's like when you go get your hair cut. Think about it that way. If you sit down in a chair and you're literally like the girl that's about to like cut your hair is like wobbly, she's dropping stuff, like she just doesn't seem confident, you're like scared for your life, right? You're like, no. Like you're like petting your hair and then you see all this hair falling and you're like, oh God, no, I can't. She could ruin your life, right? A bad haircut could ruin your life. Been there, it's happened to me. It's true. So, but if you go to a salon and the hairdresser behind you in the chair is standing up tall, she's super confident, she goes right in, she knows what to do, she makes you feel comfortable and relaxed, you'll feel comfortable and relaxed and you'll trust her and then you'll come back again. So think about it that way. Like you want to build this trust. If you're like, oh, but I don't know what it is, then the person that you're talking to is going to be like, she's just trying to sell me something. I don't want to talk to her. Or like, I know where this is going. I'm sure you guys have all had those conversations with other people too, right? With like the nail people or the mascara. I've had so many. Or the It Works. Or the wrap. Yeah. You know. So just don't be that person that you don't want to be. Like if you don't want to be salesy, then just don't post regular, images of products. Don't post the logo of the 21-Day Fix. Share yourself doing it. Okay? Because those little things are really going to help. Does anybody have any questions? Should I be looking at the chat? This chat box sometimes makes me nervous, guys. Okay. If you guys have any questions, use the chat box, or you can just unmute yourselves too. Okay. But yeah, so when you guys start off with thinking about when you're talking about Shakeology or when you're talking about coaching, if you're confident in why you're doing it yourself, that's all that you need. All you need to know is why you drink Shakeology every day. How do you personally afford to get Shakeology monthly? And why is it a must in your house? If you have objections like that, like if you get a lot of people that are coming to you and they're like, oh, well, I just can't afford the shake right now, then maybe you just need to adjust your social media posts. Adjust them so that way you're sharing and you're saying how Shakeology helps. Why is it an investment for you? How do you make it work? What did Jackie say perfectly? Oh, that was a good one.
Beachbody and the product.
Thanks.
Yeah. You did all on that, didn't you?
Yeah. Perfect, Jackie. That's exactly it. You really do. Everything. Just life comes out of your mouth so much better than mine. I know. Okay. But yeah, so just being, proof of the product. Things like that. You guys know. Is everybody currently doing a program? Well, Meg, you have a bad back. You're okay.
I'm breaking from my shoulder.
Oh yeah, you have an injury. But are you still drinking your Shakeology every day?
Every day.
Okay, have you been posting every day about your Shakeology? So if I pull up your Instagram right now, I'll see 6 Shakeology.
Not on the Shakeology. I haven't done it every day about the Shakeology, but
So if you guys are not working out and you're not
For
following a
improvement.
fitness program, you need to be posting that you're drinking your Shakeology every day. You have to show that you're being proof of the products. So if you can't work out, that's totally fine, but still be product of the product. Okay. So sharing and doing a program is something that's going to help, because by you guys doing a program, it's going to make you feel better, right? If you're following this meal plan, you're losing weight, you're reaching your own personal goals. When you guys feel good, everything else in life fits. Everything else falls into place. You know, when you're not eating right, you feel like crap. If you feel like crap, you don't want to do anything. If you don't do anything, you feel like a lazy ass, so you want to go back to sleep. It's like that vicious cycle. So by being proof of the product and doing a program, it's one of those things where it's keeping you on track, but you're sharing what you're doing. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be the performance line. It could be the boost.
But this is also where you can weave in personal development.
Yeah.
Where you physically work out, say you can't because an injury or whatever's going on, then this is where you take like not only your personal development as far as like leadership goes, but then weave in the other aspects of personal development as far as spiritual goes. So maybe it's focusing on meditation or mindfulness, because there's a huge difference. They're all amazing, but leadership, personal development, and spiritual are totally different. And they bring us like so many different like outlets in life. So for the longest time, like spiritual was always my thing, like the past 5 years. So really getting into leadership is new for me. So I've made it a point to make my leadership my morning PD, because I still need spiritual afternoon or evening, because I don't want to end my evening with leadership PD, because I need to like unwind after my day. So those are like the cool outlets, you know, like I said, even like with the cards that I did or whatever it is, like make it fun, because the whole thing is when we have to give up working out, there's like a sense of us that feels lost sometimes. And then we're like, fuck. And then everything else goes to like, you know, we get stressed or anxiety or who knows what gets triggered, but it's taking like something that still brings us joy, because it's all about like bringing it back to the joy and like bringing it back to like what really gives us that essence in life. So that's the only way I can say to like find that balance, you know?
Yeah, that was perfectly said.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. I mean, anything that falls under the 3 vital behaviors is something that you guys can share. You can share that you're doing your personal development. So just by, you know, staying with something and sharing your journey is going to also help with your confidence, and it's going to help build your business, basically, because it's the one thing that you can fully control. Think about it this way. Like, if you guys don't drink your Shakeology, if you don't work out, if you don't do your PD, then what are you going to post about? If you don't post anything, you have nothing to share. If you don't share your journey, you have no way of helping others. And that's why you guys are all here. Right? So it's the same thing when you don't talk to people. If you don't talk to people, if you don't show people that you're doing things, then how can you help anybody?
Yeah.
You know, you could just, if you think about it like that, that'll be the one thing that also can help you stay on track and keep you consistent. And now is the perfect time of year, guys. Everybody's making those New Year's resolutions. Like, this is the one thing that everybody needs you. Everybody needs us right now. So be that person for somebody, you know?
Put it this way, we all listen to podcasts, like we all know who Grant Cardone is. Okay, listening to that MFer in the morning is okay, but imagine listening to that fucker at night at 10 o'clock.
I would be so jacked up.
You know? So
jacked up.
You know, I always talk about Gabby Bernstein, but it's funny, like, to listen to her on Periscope. She's not on there regularly, but even like last night when she gets on there, it's like a nice spiritual riff, and then she does these Cartman impersonations. So it's like when she does it, it weaves in like not only like a positive message, but then she does this like Cartman stuff. So you get a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of positivity, a little bit of spirituality, and then you're like, yeah, I feel good. She loves the trolls. She invites all the creepers. She fucks with all of them, and it's so good.
That's amazing. I'm going to put that on my goal list to fuck with my haters this year.
Actually, like that was one thing I learned. Like, I don't know if you guys Periscope a lot, but I thought it was funny. Like, she does it all the time. She's like, I love the comments. Look at the trolls. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. She's like, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And she even says, I love that you guys are here because you are the ones that need the love. How do you embrace your trolls instead of being like, delete, delete, delete? Embrace them. And just like, don't let it mess with your, like when we focus on all that stuff, the messages, it's like anything else. It messes with our energy because we're focused on what's one dick saying in a one-line text. You know, show me your tits when you're trying to talk about like whatever, working out or who knows what. It's like, really? Really? And that one person's going to fuck up your whole jam.
I know.
Yeah, don't let it happen. As like, she's pounding whatever in the bowl, I'm just like, I'm like,
I know. Yeah.
like so good.
Yo, it's so good right now. I'm trying so hard to not like just stuff my face in it. It's so good. I'm dying. I will definitely like post it so y'all can see it because it's so good. Okay. Continue on.
You guys can unmute yourselves, you know.
I just have to say, Sherry, I love you. You are like so unapologetically. I love it. Like the use of motherfucker a lot is my favorite because that's my favorite cuss word.
It's like the perfect blend. It's like the perfect blend of, you know, just getting to the point and being real and being genuine, and then just dropping a couple F-bombs. It's like seasoning them in. When you least expect it, bam, F-bomb. It's great. I love it. I wish Oprah would drop F-bombs because
I figured out a long time ago when you tell stories, like if you say like I went to the store, it's like, okay, but then you're like, I went to the motherfucking store and it was so fucking good. So in my 20s, I was like, how do I make this sound cool? I was probably stealing something at that time, like cigarettes or who knows, a lipstick or whatever.
Yeah.
Not in my 20s, in my teens, but you know, still.
Oh my god.
I know.
Who's going to Super Saturday?
Super Saturday? Harmony and I.
I have to work and I'm so bitter about it. Like I'm so mad because I went to go request off and then my coworker, I work in an office with like 2 other people, so it's really hard to get time off. So yeah, it was like already taken and I'm so pissed. But I'm going to the next one.
You guys know that you can host the Super Saturday as an Emerald? So if you live like somewhere that's really random or you can't make it or anything, you could host your own at your own house. One more thing.
Super Saturday.
So, I know. I'm like, now everybody's just looking at you guys. No pressure or anything. We're just all stalking your lives now. Close your leg. I can't. It's a good thing that was on the chat. Okay, everybody stay muted. And we'll continue. Team Joe, I can't. This chat box needs to close. You know it's a late night when everybody's mind starts going down this way.
To be a 5-star elite coach.
Oh, you know, awesome.
She gets all quiet. Only time you'll ever see me quiet without words is now. She's all, oh, it's great.
We're totally off track now. What are we even
I
talking
know.
about?
Has everybody made their 2016 goals yet?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Does everybody have push? Everybody's head should be nodding. If you don't physically have it, at least go have. Is it on order? If it's not on order yet, just lie and say yes and secretly go purchase it on Amazon at the moment as we talk. Okay, thank you. Is everybody on day 6? Okay, did everybody get the new worksheet that she sends out? You have to sign up for it, but it's a new free worksheet. Yeah, it's awesome. Make sure you guys get it. Yeah. Oh, yay. I'm so glad Kurt's hand is raised. Yeah, the worksheet is awesome. So make sure you guys get the worksheet. But in the mornings, every morning I have a post going up for you guys to put your takeaways from push. So regardless of where you are in push, if it's on order and you don't have it yet, whatever day is day 1, just jump in on the conversation. Okay? Just jump right in. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be on the right day. But honestly, guys, Push is an amazing book to get you started this year right. And that's what you guys need. And that's what you guys have been asking for. And now I'm like giving it to you. So you guys all need to go get it. Okay? You guys all need to get it and you have to commit to it daily. It's going to take about 10 minutes a day. Some of them, not even. Some days I kind of skip because we know what's going on. You know what I mean? They're like, some of them are just about finding a fitness routine and finding a soulmate workout. I'm like, yeah, okay, I know what to do. Okay? So not every day is going to be long. It's really short, and it's one of those it's one of those books that you can read as you're reading something else. So if you're reading like GoPro or if you're reading something else, it's totally fine because Push is just a really small thing that you can read. Just like Sherry said, you could even break it out. You can do your push when you wake up, set your goals, set your intention, and then at the end of the day, on your drive home, you can listen to a podcast or do your reading at night. Okay? But you guys have got to be doing Push. Okay? Have to. Also, January is double Success Club dollars. So who plans to go to Dominican Republic with me next year? Amy? Thank you. Is everybody else's hands raised? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So if you guys can get higher than Success Club 5, you're going to double your dollar points this month. Okay, so if 1 point is $1, think about it that way. Okay, the more points you can get this month, the less you're going to have to spend on your cruise. Okay, if you guys hit Success Club every single month, you will not have to pay for that trip. Your cruise will be paid for, and you will also earn onboard spending. Okay, so Success Club should be a non-negotiable for you, okay, for the whole year. Just keep saying, I want to go on the cruise. I want to go on the cruise. I'm getting on that cruise, okay? And then make sure you guys set your alarms and your times for when registration opens. Do you guys know when it opens? Oh, trip, yeah.
January 19th, right? For the rest of us in the world, other than Mare.
Oh, yeah, I get to register early. Hello.
Now, are you going to pick the first wave or the second wave?
Oh, I don't know. We should decide on that soon, huh?
I think like the first wave seems like it'll bring more energy unless they cycle who like the lead people are.
See, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work.
If Carl's there for 2 weeks, is he going to really be like the second week, like, yeah. You know, but,
well, I think there's a week in between break.
Oh, was there? Okay.
No, or is it back to back? Are the days back to back?
For some reason, I felt like it was like a few days. I don't remember.
I think you get back on the 26th for the first one, and the second one starts on the 27th.
Okay.
So.
I mean, I wouldn't mind spending 2 weeks in fucking Dominican Republic. So
Yeah, me either.
I mean, Carl can suck it if he has a problem with that, which I don't think he does.
I recommend a second wave, though, for everybody, because I'm going on second wave.
Is that when Davina's going?
Yeah. And Jackie.
What are the dates? Oh, fucking A.
the 27th through the 1st, I believe.
March 27th?
Yeah, through
April 27th through May 1st.
Holy moly. Which one is it?
I don't remember now.
April to May. And it's Coral. I'll read Davina's comments. I'll be Davina's
Okay. So look at the dates. Pick which one you think you want to go on. Mark your calendars and set alarms and timers to go off, because last year when they opened registration for the cruise, I registered at 12:03 and it was sold out. So if registration is at 12, make sure you guys look at the time zones, because everything's probably going to be Pacific, because that's where headquarters is. So when you guys are looking at the time zones, pay attention to them. Mark your calendars. Get on the computer a few minutes early. Have your credit card ready. Have shit ready to go, and just be ready to log in and get your placeholder. Does anybody have any questions about it? Oh,
Wait, so it's 12 o'clock Pacific time?
I don't know, but I don't know. I think it'll be 12 o'clock our time.
Okay.
It's 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
Meredith, Meg is wanting to know if this is something that if she registers, is it able to be backed out of? Like if she doesn't get it for free, she wouldn't be able to go.
It's non-refundable deposit.
I thought there was a deposit.
Yeah, it's a
And you
non-refundable.
only get that back if you earn it for free, right?
Exactly. So I mean, it's an incentive to make sure you guys stay on track with what you guys should be doing. You know what I mean? If you guys think about it, you guys should all be whatever. You guys should all be hitting Success Club. So if you're hitting Success Club, you're gonna earn your trip. So like, why not? It's one of those things. It's like, wow, why the fuck not? Like, why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you gonna get on that cruise? There should be no reason not for all of you guys not to be on that trip. I keep saying cruise, don't I? I'm sorry. I just have the cruise on my mind.
Say cruise.
Cruise. I'm sorry.
Allison's in caps. Trip, not cruise.
No, I'm sorry. I keep saying it.
Paddle boat and paddle your way down to the DR.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
It'll be a good workout. Yeah. Does anybody? Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so say for some reason you pay the deposit, but then you don't hit Success Club at all for the whole year. You can still go. You just have to pay for it, right?
You just pay in full, yeah.
You just pay. Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
Why
want
would you? But
to. Right.
yeah.
It's gonna be
But they
real
also have
expensive.
like a quarterly payment, so
Yeah,
you could pay. I think it's like $300 every 4 months. So it's not like you're shooting yourself out of $12,000. $12,000. $1,200. I'm thinking big picture. My goals are right here.
But yeah, they do come out. The payments come out quarterly. Does anybody else have any questions about Super Saturday, Success Club trip, anything from the Surge? Oh, it does not include flight. Just you're physically, once you're in the Dominican. Once you're in the DR, then you're taken care of. Then it's all free. It's all free. That's a cool thing, too, about the difference between the cruise Success Club trip and, like, a resort Success Club trip. When you're on a resort, it's all-inclusive already. When you're on the cruise, you have to pay out of pocket for your, like, drink package. And you have to pay out of pocket if you want to go to a restaurant on a cruise. But in the
I have a question. Oh, sorry. No, can we use that $750 towards our flights, or is that just like when we're there?
It's not travel. It's just when you're there. So, like, if you guys wanted to do an excursion, like if you wanted to go, like, snorkeling, or if you wanted to go paddle boat sailing or see some fun thing, or go to the spa, exactly. That's where you would use that money. So that money is meant to be used within the resort.
Cool. Okay.
And it's one of those things, too. It's a use it or lose it. And also, as an elite, you get a real nice bonus, too, when you go on these trips. The cruise bonus is $1,500.
Nice.
So you get I don't know if that's how much it'll be, but on the cruise I get $1,500 cruise dollars just because I hit elite. So there's another incentive, right? Spa for days. You get everything touched. Oh shit, that was everything. I mean, sorry. This is still being recorded? Yeah, that's okay. This is a safe place, guys. Couples massages, that's exactly what's happening. I've already decided that one. But yeah, you guys can do that, and you get a guest for free, okay? You can also include people too. So like if you wanted to bring your family, or you wanted to bring your kid, or you wanted to bring your friend, more than one, it's just an upgrade. It's an additional charge to have somebody else in your room, kind of a thing. What happens? Oh, it just kind of they'll deduct it the following month if somebody returns and you lose successful points.
Like whatever month you're in.
Yes. So if they'll return it, yeah. Yes, exactly. So then you would want to make it up. Mm-hmm. But you would want to make it up anyway, because if you get a return on a challenge pack, you go in negatives for Success Club points. So you'll still have to make it up. So you know what I mean? So like it's one of those things where, I've been in the negative. I was at -6 once. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Get out of that hole and then make Success Club 5. Yeah. It's not fun. But you guys, it's just another incentive to be consistently doing the things that you guys know you should be doing, which is just helping people do really great challenge groups, do a lot of free groups, support your challengers and coaches, and then Success Club is going to happen. Rank advancement will happen. This free trip will happen. It's just one of those things that will happen if you just do the thing that you guys all set out for. Oh, sorry. What do you want me to explain? Oh, about the Success Club points and the negative stuff? Oh, that's a good tip. All right. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Anything that I want to talk about? Is anybody who is at Success Club already, speaking of? Harmony and me? Oh, and Dave, but Dave's not on. Who else? Anybody else? Who's on the board? None of you guys are on the board?
I am.
Oh, Allie. Oh, yeah, and Davina. I'm sorry, I didn't see you in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. Success Club by the 15th. Make that a goal. Okay. That's what that 505 and 515 clubs are. Unless you want to be fancy and we can make a new one called 606. Success Club 6 by the 6th. Right? I mean, I'm going to be making it up. That's what I got. I missed 5 by a day. 10 by the 10th. Oh, hey! Done. Challenge accepted. Imagine all those nice little trip dollars. So put that cruise. Fuck. Put the trip on your dream board. Oh, damn it. I'm so close, guys. Put the trip on your dream board. I know. Okay. So when I ask you guys, what's your reason for hitting Success Club this month? What are you guys going to say?
Cruise dollars.
Cruise dollars. My life.
Oh, to help.
Cruise dollars. See? That's like contagious.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Uh,
I know. Yeah. Okay. So does anybody have any other questions? If you guys don't, we can stop recording the hot mess that's happening. Okay. Promise? Okay. Thanks, guys.